Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's NASCARFan97 here, once again with another edition of the Thursdays vlog series. And I need to start out this video before we get to any of the news and notes, because we've got a lot of them this week. I gotta start out with another explanation. I once again was not able to get any finish and reaction videos up, and you guys are probably wondering, what in the world is going on? Why haven't you been uploading these videos? Well, you may not know about this, but I have never been a proponent of the Vegas playoff race being on a Sunday night. It messes with everybody's school plans if they're in college or high school or something like that. You got Sunday Night Football on NBC. People are going to be watching that instead of the race. People got to go to work tomorrow. In fact, my parents are actually asleep. And I had school in the morning, so really I couldn't be able to do anything there. But it was a good race, though. I'm not really a proponent of the start time. It was a good race, though. Kurt Busch got a much-needed win to advance himself to the round of 8. Matt DiBenedetto finished second for the 21 Wood Brothers team. That was a good run. I think if Matty D was running in the same equipment that Keselowski and Logano was, which of course he isn't, he may have had a chance to contend with him. Otherwise, second's not bad for that team. I'm happy for him. So now, heading into Talladega this week, it is going to be very exciting to see what happens, because we got 2 wild card races in consecutive weeks. We've got Talladega this week and the Charlotte Roval next week. It's going to get crazy, boys. It is going to get crazy. Now, to the news and notes. And we've got a boatload of them today. Let's start out with some silly season notes for teams. Hendrick Motorsports has announced that Chad Knaus will be the director of competition in 2021 for the team, which means he'll be moving up from his role as a crew chief for the number 24 William Byron team. So this year will be his final year in the pit box, kind of like Jimmy Johnson's final year behind the wheel. It's kind of hard to drive when you're under the wheel. Let's hope I don't continue with all these bloopers. And also yesterday, some big news. The schedule came out. And we've got some big changes for the 2021 schedule. The biggest one here from my neck of the woods in South Carolina. For the first time since 2004, Darlington Raceway is going to have 2 races. That's right, 2 races on the schedule. May 9th, which is Mother's Day weekend, and September 5th, which is, of course, the Labor Day weekend Southern 500. I have season tickets for the Southern 500, and just yesterday, through the Raceway's website, I was able to purchase our tickets for the May race. It's not in the same spot that we've got for the September race, unfortunately. It's probably going to be in a worse spot, but we got tickets, and that's what matters. It's kind of a different process than how it always had been, but we'll work out the kinks somehow. But I'm excited, though. Darlington's deserved 2 races for a while now, and they finally got their wish, so that's good. Some other noticeable changes. Bristol's spring race is going to be on dirt. I find that interesting. Their first NASCAR Cup Series dirt race since 1970, when Richard Petty won. In other changes, Indianapolis is changing its format to the road course for both series, Xfinity and Cup. Speaking of road courses, as mentioned before, Circuit of the Americas in Austin is going to be getting a Cup date, while Texas Motor Speedway, it loses a regular season date, but it's going to get the All-Star race now. That's big. Road America, if I failed to mention that, yeah, Road America, it's going to get a Cup Series date. It's going to be on the July 4th weekend. That's going to be big. Also, Atlanta is going to be getting a second race date as well. I think they're going to be racing in July as well, along with their March date. And 2 racetracks have been left off the schedule. Chicagoland, probably because of their financial issues that they've been dealing with for a while. That track may have seen its last ever race. And Kentucky was the other one. I'm not sure why Kentucky was, though. I'm not sure if they had some financial issues or something like that, because the racing was fine. Well, Chicago, maybe not so much, other than the last 2 years. Anyway, that's the lowdown on the schedule. A bunch of interesting dates, adding on to what we already knew back in June, Nashville Superspeedway getting a date. They really revolutionized the schedule very well, in my opinion. So with that, that's pretty much going to do it for the NASCAR portion of this vlog. In other sports news, the MLB has begun their postseason. In the NHL, I'd like to give my congratulations to the Tampa Bay Lightning on winning the Stanley Cup. They beat the Dallas Stars in a Game 6 on Monday night. So that was pretty exciting. The first President's Trophy team to be swept in round 1 last year's Tampa Bay Lightning, and they come back to win the title. Kind of like the Virginia Cavaliers in March Madness in 2018 and 19. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, in the NFL, the Arizona Cardinals fell to 2-1. We lost to the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions! The most irrelevant team in the NFL. They've never won anything since the 50s. Let's hope this doesn't mean trouble for when they go into Charlotte on Sunday to face the Carolina Panthers. I know they're the local team, but hey, if you're a Cardinals fan, then you got to do what you got to do. So hopefully they'll go 3-1 this week. And I guess that's going to be it for this vlog. I'm going to go in, get my lunch eaten. I got some pork chop griller biscuits from Bojangles. Prepare for the rest of the weekend. A bunch of MLB postseason games coming up. Game 3 between the A's and the White Sox. I'll be watching that. And we're just going to see what happens throughout the rest of this week, heading towards Talladega. So I plan to see you guys later this week, and I plan to have some videos up this week. I'm not going to let you guys down. So for now, this is NASCARFan97 telling you so long, stay safe, wear your mask, and try to enjoy life under the circumstances that we have right now. I plan to see you guys for the Talladega race weekend. See you then.